We got our next guest, Orlandito de Valle. Orlandito, what's going on, brother?
What's going on? How's everything?
Everything's good, man. I'm happy to see that you're back on HBO. You're back in a big fight here, man. What's going on? What do you know about Rosa?
I mean, he's an up-and-comer, and, you know, just another fighter, man.
Now, the last time we spoke to you, you were thinking about switching trainers. Did you go ahead and pull the trigger on that?
Yeah, I actually did. I went down to Mexico. I trained for National Time for like about 4 months. We actually did a fight, but you know, I'm not making enough money yet, and staying in Mexico costs a lot of money. And when I came back from camp, you know, my girl got pregnant, and I couldn't go back. And right now I'm training in Puerto Rico, but I found myself a hell of a trainer. We've been training now for over a year. His name is Emilio Lozada, and he's one of the best trainers out here in Puerto Rico right now. And you know, we just waiting. We just was waiting for the opportunity, like with the one we have on next week, to prove that we're not back on HBO as you know, luck. You know, we belong there, and this time we're not gonna have the same result we have on our first time around.
Now, this seems to be a little bit of bad blood between you guys. I mean, he's predicting he's knocking you out in the 6th or the 5th round. You're saying that his whole camp knows that you're gonna win, and you know, so what's going on? Is it just the competitive nature, or you guys had some words back and forth?
I mean, tell you the truth, man. No bad blood, man. It's not, for me. It's not about talking or just trying to sell myself in already. You know, that I put that behind already. You know, the only thing is that this fight was been offered to them before. They turned it down because it was too early. Now they accept it, but it's too late. So they know it. You know, they already turned me once down. They already turned me down once. So this time they took it too late, because, you know, since my daughter came around, the way that I looked at it is way different. I'm not chasing belts. I'm not chasing fame. You know, I'm chasing my house. I'm chasing the security of my daughter and my wife, my family, and it's a whole different meaning. Like, you know, I really not into what he's saying or whatever they think or whatever they think they're gonna do. Come on, man. Let's be realistic. 7 knockouts out of 16 fights. Who he knocked out? Come on, man. Let's be realistic. He couldn't have knocked out all these average fighters. Don't think he's gonna come and try to say he's gonna knock me out. When Darchinian, that is one of the biggest hitters, couldn't even hurt me for 10 rounds. You know, a future Hall of Famer. So if we everything's gonna boil down to the talk, who's talking the truth out here? You know. So it's just let it be. Wait till Saturday night, and you know, let's just wait till everything gets said and done.
Yeah, man. I mean, I've been reading a lot of stuff now. I mean, he is a little bit bigger than you, though. No, how did the face-off go? He looks to be a little bit thicker than you.
I mean, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. You know, I'm not really looking into it. You know, because he's not gonna hit me with the looks that he got. He got 2 arms the way I do, and he does present, when he comes, you know, a very awkward style of fighting, like coming forward, pushing you all around or whatever. But speed always kills power, you know. And like I say, man, I already out here. I'm the young veteran. I already seen it. I already been here before. And this is just another fight for me. I'm not overconfident. I'm not overlooking at him, because this is this big opportunity, and it is what it is. I'm ready for whatever he brings, and this time You know, like when I fought Vic, I have no excuses. I have no excuses this time, and I have to come with a win this time.
Now, you're saying that he's never been to this level before, but you're being put in as the B-side. I mean, he's billed first. It's Luis Rosa versus Orlandito. I mean,
Man,
go ahead.
at the end of the day, it's gonna be me and him by ourselves in the ring. When they call me, they offered me this date because it was gonna be a 122 tournament going on. At the end of the day, the tournament all fell off or whatever, and they end up offering me Rosa. And I told them, they asked me, what color you want your glove? I don't give a shit what color you give me the glove. I just want to fight. And give me the B-side. I don't care if I walk in first, if I get announced first. I really don't mind that, you know. That I got over it, like, you know, I already went through all the hype. Like, I already know how I feel. Like, I asked them. I was like, look, man, if there's gonna be problems or whatever that they want to be, you put me on the B side. Let's get over this quick. You know what I'm saying? I got nothing to prove. You know, I'm going in there. I'm gonna do what I know how to do, and let them feel they get in the showcase. They get in the step up, because it's not even like that. It's not a step up. It's not a showcase. It's a big mistake, and they know it. They know it.
Orlandito, let me ask you a question. Is there any, or is there less pressure with that? I mean, does it feel better this time around that the fact that he's being billed as the A side, like, is there less pressure on you this time? You think that's going to help?
I mean, it depends. It depends whatever which way you want to look at it, you know. It could serve as motivation, or it could put you down, you know. The way that I'm not even thinking about the whole promotion. I'm not thinking about who's A, who's B, or whatever. You know, the way that I'm looking at this is that it's all business now. You know, it's all business, because I need to buy a house. I rent a house, and since it's all business, Luis Rosa is in the middle of my business, and I need to take care of in order for me to achieve my goal. Like, I don't mind belts no more. I don't mind fame. If that all comes, it's welcome. I need to get me a house. Whatever comes after that, I'm good, you know. But I need a house. That's more important to me. That's priority. And boxing is the only way I know I can do it quicker and better, because that's all I know how to do. Everything else, you know, I will have to go back to school, get me a regular job, and it will take me longer, you know. And I'm taking advantage that I'm on my prime right now, and I need to do this, you know. Luis Rosa, after this, he's gonna have to still have a lot of time around to go back in the drawing board and do what he got to do.
Do you think that sense of urgency and all of those things going on outside of the ring that drive you inside, do you think that we're gonna see that come out in your fighting style? I mean, are you much more hungry this time around because of all that other stuff, that we're going to see more aggression? We're going to see, I mean, you're already a guy with an exciting style, but how's that going to translate in the ring?
I mean, I was taking a hell of a beating against Archinian, and I was still coming to fight. I was still coming. I was still going in, you know. Right after that, I came back, and they brought me on. I was southpaw that had 13 wins, and that 11 were by knockouts, and that guy wasn't bad, and that guy, you know, I just went in there and I handled my business, and my hunger was still the same. And right now, I'm back in HBO, you know, and come on, you're gonna see the same Orlandito or better, you know. I'm just gonna do what I gotta do. Like, this is what I was born to do. Like, when the lights are on, that's that's when I perform, and you know, style make fights, and this. The fight that Rosa brings is just real suitable for me.
Yeah, those are my questions. Go ahead, Ness.
Well, we always ask our fighters to learn from their losses, and it seems like that's what you've done. Like, you've matured. You're putting the fame to the back, and you're more focused on today instead of tomorrow. Like Mario said, how exactly does that translate into the ring? Does that make you a more aggressive fighter, or do you become a more of a thinker?
I mean, it's actually kind of both, because you need to like think, but at the same time you need to be more hungry. Like for instance, when I fought Vic, it was when I saw myself on that big screen that was what the people were seeing. I got struck. I was like, oh shit, this is what people are really watching, and I got so hyped that I just that bell ran and I just jumped on him because, instead of me getting struck by the lights on the other side that I was getting gun shy, I just jumped on him and everything just blew out. And next time I knew it was the 7th round and it was a little too late. But this time I already seen that. I already know how it feels been there. And if I have to box, I will box. If I have to come and put pressure on him, I would do. He don't know how to fight backwards. He don't know. He don't even know how to make pressure because all he do is just try wild punches. That's it. And he do it as long I stay on my A game and don't fall into his traps. We're gonna come out with a win.
So where you buying this house at? You want to buy it in Puerto Rico, or you coming back to the U.S.?
What do you mean, like after the fight?
No, you said you want to buy a house, right? So I'm asking, are you gonna buy it out there?
I mean, my first house. I'm looking forward to buy my first house in Puerto Rico. I'm very family oriented, and I already, now I have my daughter, and I don't want to take my daughter away from all her family. I got my brother that's actually expecting his first baby. That is another girl that's gonna be coming on August, and then I got my mother, my grandparents, and I don't want to take my daughter away on at least this first 5, 6, 7 years of her life, that she could really know her family and create bonds with all of them. And my first priority is just get me a house in Puerto Rico where I could be close to everyone and my daughter could be around her family. Once everything is said and done, if I get opportunities or whatever, that I might be able to buy a house outside of Puerto Rico. Or shit out here is crazy right now, and everything out here gets a little tighter, so we gotta go out. So we go out, but my first house I want to buy out here in Puerto Rico.
Well, I could definitely understand that, man. I mean, she's got to definitely be raised in that Puerto Rican culture so she can know her background and roots. But Orlandito, at this time, man, just give out your social media so anybody who hasn't been already following you can do so, and let them know when to tune into HBO for your fight.
Well, everybody out there, hit me up, Orlandito Boxing, Twitter, and check me out, May 31st. HBO 2 in English, HBO Latino for all my Latinos people out there. It's gonna be a great fight. Luis Rosa is coming hungry. He's another top up and coming prospect. I want to prove that he belongs there, and he will be I know he will be at his best, but also I will be at my best. And I can guarantee everybody, man, that they could bet everything on me, because this young veteran, hungry, that right now has a family to take care of, won't let anybody to cross by him and stop him of achieving his dreams and goals.
Well, Orlandito, we'll be tuned in, man. We wish you luck, and we hope to have you back on soon, man.
All right. Take care.